Okay, my last podcast, it didn't record, so I don't know what happened there. Probably my headphones weren't plugged in. But what I'm going to be doing here is asking people after the election, it's time to get organized and go to your county commissioner meetings and hold your commissioner's feet to the fire. Find out these agendas. Go to your school board meetings if you have kids in school. Go to your transportation board meetings. Go to the budget committee meetings. Get organized because, see, uh, the Democratic Socialists are organized. And they do it through these organizations and groups. And they go after logging, farming, ranchers, loggers, working people because see, whatever reason, they get money for this. The groups get some of these people get paid to come and harass miners, loggers, ranchers, and working people and business people. We really, really do need to hold their feet to the fire. And just because the election's over doesn't mean we're done. We need all of we the people to come and hold elected officials' feet to the fire by attending county commissioner meetings, by attending these meetings, finding out what these environmental groups' agendas are, like Let It Burn. The last 2 years in the Rogue Valley, we've had so much smoke here. I'm sure that, well, people have gotten sick over it. And, it's kind of ruined the tourism business. That's no good. And hell, they don't let any industry in here. Uh, so I would be asking for people to join me in becoming a keeper or keepers of the Republic and go to your county commissioner meetings. Get active, get organized, find out what's happening at these meetings and get the word out. Sometimes it's a few people can stop something very horrible that's coming our way where we're being blindsided. And so it's important you attend your county commissioner meetings, your school board meetings, your other meetings of all types. There's a lot of intergovernmental meetings. There's meetings with the county commissioners have with the Forest Service. If you can attend them, attend them. They don't always let you speak on these, but they do let you do a lot of other things, like listen. And then if they have a commenting period, you get to comment on stuff that could help us stop some of these draconian things that government's doing to us by getting your local government officials to agree to take your rights away. We're talking about property rights of all sorts. And, if you don't know what property is, well, then you might be property to somebody. Um, we're supposed to have unleanable rights on some of these things. And I see them leaning people left and right. Some people get leaned on real hard. I know. I was leaned on real hard over my mining claim. I got 30 days in jail. That's not very cool. Over a property right that I didn't have some piece of paper saying I could be there when I did have a piece of paper saying I could be there, called the filing of a mining claim. So I would ask you that you help in defend the Constitution, defend the enforcement of the Constitution, and defend the rule of law. And you should come and join all of us in that factor, and that we should be dealing with that. And I'm going to make these short because they only give me like 15 minutes, it looks like, for me right now. And most people don't like to listen to that long. So just remember, just because the elections is over doesn't mean that we're over. We need to stand up and defend the republic form of government, the Constitution, as we the people are the keepers of the Republic. And you should Google this one. Uh, John Adams started Keepers of the Republic, and his son started Keepers of the Oath. So John Adams and John Quincy Adams are the ones that started this whole idea of the Oath Keepers. And people should remember that. Look it up. He's the keeper of the oath. Have a good day.